Clients and friends, this is a hard video for me to record. I'm haunted by the senseless deaths of fellow Americans Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Michael Brown, Tamir Rice, and the many, many other victims of violence, racism, and injustice whose names I may never know. I grieve for their families. Sylvie and I hold them in our thoughts. Black Lives Matter, it's the minimum we should expect. Black lives are worthy. Black lives are needed. Black lives are loved. The problems we're trying to solve are rooted in centuries of pain and brutality. And it feels like we've come a long way from the dark days of slavery, segregation, and legalized discrimination, but we so clearly have a long way to go on the road to an equal society. Protests. It's always played an important role in advancing our country, from the Boston Tea Party in 1773 to the sit-ins, marches, and bus boycotts and demonstrations that have propelled civil rights in America. There are many ways to stand up and show up for change. Sometimes we show up and donate. Sometimes we show up and protest. Sometimes we just show up and listen. As your financial advisor, it's not my role to tell you how to live your values. It's my job to help you make the most of your blessings and hard work, to help you choose how you want to show up for the causes that are closest to your heart. I hope with all my heart that we can emerge from this moment with meaningful change as a stronger, more equal, and less violent nation where we can all pursue happiness without fear, oppression, or the specter of violence. But that change, it's not going to happen without all of us taking action to make our corner of the world a little better. I have hope for us. I believe in the basic goodness of people. I believe in the American dream of hard work and success. But I recognize that dream is much, much harder to achieve for many of us because of the corrosive effects of systemic racism and the structural inequalities that still exist in our society. We can't dismantle them overnight, but we can start. Personally, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone to ask questions and have uncomfortable conversations in an effort to educate myself on these issues as much as possible. Sylvie and I have chosen to donate our time to local protests here in the St. Charles community and to donate our money in support of organizations fighting to end racism in this country. I'm learning how to be an active ally in the fight against racism. How about you? Are you taking any actions you'd like to share with me? Is there anything that I can do to support you? If I can help you put your values to work through philanthropy or in other ways, please reach out, because at the end of the day, that's why I'm here. I'm also here to listen. We may not always agree, but I hope that we can talk to one another with compassion, humility, and a sincere desire to learn. Be safe and be well.